Are you an entrepreneur?
Are you brave enough to face the might of making moves charges?
It's no use standing there and thumb-sucking an answer.
You work 5 hours a day.
Yes.
You're lazy.
Have you taken samples to them?
No,
you haven't.
I do feel a little bit disrespected, and that's why I'm a little bit angry.
Is there any fuel on the business model?
Do you want to pitch for 50,000 Rand cash injection into your business?
The stage is set for you to be part of this amazing opportunity for young entrepreneurs.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling optimistic, yes.
Okay.
What remuneration model are they on?
I didn't want to commit to a basic salary because we're just starting out.
But it is legislated.
You are too nice. You lack that killer instinct.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
so,
it's okay.
The hair and beauty industry enye yezinkundla eyohlezi yenza imali noma ke simo somnotho singekho sihle. According to some beauty experts, there is never recession in this industry. Kodwa ke mningi umncintiswano kuyona lenkundla njengoba ke kulula ukuthi umuntu angangena kuyona. Kulesiqephu sethu sanamhlanje sibheka ke ukwanda kwesibalo samasaluni anakekela izinwele zomuntuzi.
Libitso la ka ke Nthabeleng Nhlapo, the owner of Afro Kids Salon. Afro Kids Salon is a playfully modern, full-service kids hair salon based in Rivonia, dedicated at providing a safe and warm environment for kids of all ages. What makes Afro Kids Salon unique is that we offer a unique interactive environment for kids to unleash their creativity through fun, educational play. You can find Afro Kids Salon on Facebook at Afro Kids Salon, as well as Instagram at Afro Kids Salon, and on our website, which is www.afrokidsalon.co.za.
Namhlanje sise Rivonia lapho khona sobe sichitha usuku ebhizinisini elinakekela inwele zojahidana. Lona wesimama ona leli business yena uyakhala ukuthi ke ezinye zezinto yena acabanga ukuthi ziyalivimba leli business ukuthi lithuthuke yile ndawo lena ke elukuyona. Ngichitha usuku naye ngifuna ukwazi kabanzi ukuthi ke obani amakhasimende akhe futhi leli business lakhe lisebenza kanjani. Enye into ke balekile ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi yindaba yena wavula leli business kuyona le ndawo le. Sanibonani.
Dumelang le kae?
Sikhona njani?
Kidding.
Sikhona. Siswami, let's get right into it. Background yakho is in marketing. But then ungene kule business leli. Why the change of environment and change of yonke into nje?
Okay, so the reason why I decided to get into this was because kinale bana ba two girls. And I was frustrated with not being able to take them to a child-friendly salon that catered for their hair.
Yes.
So I thought, well, let me just add the marketing experience with the bit of the entrepreneurial bug that has bitten me, or that has been in my blood. And I thought, yeah, let me just take the plunge.
Yo, man.
Yeah, ni kibule the salon. So Siya, this is one of our workstations. Mo re tlapisang bana moriri. Re ba applyela the treatment as well. What's nice about this is that it's a bed, so they can lie down. There aren't any issues with regards to that. So bana ba feel comfortable at this basin workstation.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a SABC hair dryers.
Yes.
Because for kids to sit still under a hair dryer is going to be quite a challenge. So sisebenza ama shower caps just to keep the hair treatment in.
Okay. Speaking of ingane that you treat, what type of kids do you cater for kule salon yakho?
Okay, so re caterela bana from the age of 2 to 12.
Okay.
but we have done kids under than 2 years as well. Yeah.
Are we talking African hair or si caterella zonke ingane?
So we cater for everybody,
Yeah.
né? But our primary market gay ethnic kids, as hence Afro Kids Salon.
Yeah.
But we also cater for Caucasian hair as well.
Ngiyengeza la ngoba ngifuna indawo umntwana angeke afile intimidated by lamatrama amakhulu nje kube indawo friendly for abantwana. And then ukungena la like indawo inviting nje abantwana bafila comfortable, uyabona ku colorful nje. Yeah.
So Sisi, when you decided ukuvula le salon le yakho, specifically what made you decide ukuthi ufuna ukuvula isalon engane, not ezokhetara for wonke umuntu?
The salon sabana hadiri ngata mo Joburg. So I thought we're taking here's an opportunity ho kibule salon e caterang for bana, e understandang bana, you know, lady hairstylists tsa rona bana le bana, so they can understand ho ngwana o jwang, you know. Most of the times ngwana ha fitla ko salon o tshwantse a try salon before o mo tshwara tlhogo. So this is the workstation side where we do all the hair.
Yes.
And yeah, we create magical hairstyles for our little customers. So we specialize kadi cornrows, kadi braids, pom-poms, freehand singles, and we've recently introduced the needle cornrows.
Okay.
Which is a nice, faster alternative for parents that don't have much time on their hands.
Yeah. When I get in a school company, what is your role here?
So my role is more of a management role, to guide the guys, make sure that the stylists understand the objective of why we are here as Afro Kids Salon, to do the marketing for Afro Kids, and really to be a support for the stylists.
Yes, ma'am. So ubu busy, but like which days are busy and niba busy ngazi pikati?
So during the week, hari busy hahulu. We thola drips and drabs of clients, understanding home most of the time, but swadi basebeza. So kari weekend, Saturdays are busiest and Sundays as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much for spending time with us. Lane salon yako kibonga kakhulu.
Thank you,
ma'am.
ne?
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Why did you end up in the location that you're in, if you're not happy with it?
I was getting a lot of doors closed in my face in terms of the fact that I am a startup business and they're looking for, businesses that have been around for a year or more.
Nthabeleng's mother worked as a domestic worker in Norwood, a stone throw from her different life in Berea. Uthi yena akukho kuzalula empilweni, kodwa abazali bakhe bona bebesebenza ngokukhulu ukuzimisela ukuze babanikeze konke abakudingayo empilweni zabo. This is what she had to say about those days and what motivated her to work hard.
Nthabeleng o gotse le ngwana o bright, le ngwana o tlhomphang, e le ngwana o ratwang ke batho, even le makgowa ka re o goletse mo makgoweng.
Mama neli domestic worker, a sebeletsa majuta ko Norwood. Fortunately, makgowa awa bana ntsaile jaka ngwana bone. Ntate wa teng ne le doctor, me wa teng ne le housewife. But ntate wa teng, the way anang rata ka teng, anang rata jaka ngwana hae. So hana yetsa di rounds tsa hae as doctor, ha ya ko the different hospitals, ke ne tsamaya ene. And back in the days, it was unheard of. O bona ntho ntate wa lekgowa tsamale ngwana wa motho montsho. We were in a very sensitive time in our country.
Ya gore makgwa a teng gore le bana ba teng ba ne ba mo rata le ene monga motse doctor le motho ratang batho ba bantsho. Nthabeleng o gutsi a tsa doctor a mmitsa daddy.
I think the difficulty for na as ngwana, can you understand hobane akere yanong bana dula mo ntlong e tonna mare ha mama chase rona re ne ya ko backroom ya rona. So that dynamic for me as a child, I didn't quite understand it, but I went with it because I mean I was surrounded by love and it was okay. But I think in the back of my head as ngwana can you understand why yanong ha mama chase yano seria ko backroom. But other than that, it was a colorful childhood, you know. It was very colorful in the sense that I got the best of both worlds, if I can put it that way. Ke kene dikolo tsa di Model C, as they are termed, and I was fortunate hore ntate wa ka invested in my education. Ke qadile ko Halton Nursery School. What was interesting ka Halton Nursery School ke hore ke ne se mo the roster ya bana ba kenang sekolo seo hobane it was illegal ho ke kene sekolo seo. But because mama na sebeletsa makgwa and ntate wa teng ne le doctor o ratuwang with the community, ba dumetse hore ba nkenye mo sekolong seo le makgwa ba teng ha bana mpona nako ke le monyane. I think I was around 3 or 4. Nthabeleng Nhlapo, so they were happy to have me attend that school.
Antsa tsena skolo o nantsa ka re ene le ngwana botlhale ko re makgwa ba mmona mo di television aya ko a tshwara temporary ko the Grace mo Rosebank. Yeah, from there aya antsa apply la ko university le one a pasa so nice ka re o ila tswa ka distinction. I want to no bright. La mona, she's so bright.
I decided to enroll at UNISA, it's a communication science, and I saw that through, which was tough. I was working full time, and I was moonlighting at a radio station on the weekends, and it's my part-time studies at UNISA, and I managed to finish that degree, so I'm glad.
Nthabeleng and I, we got married in 2013, but we've been together for about 10 years as well. So what I can say is that we lived through the bad times together, and sithanda ukuyenza zonke izinto together, and sithanda ukuphila impilo yethu together as well, which is why we're still together.
I'm glad hore ke nyetse mono ke menyetseng. He's very supportive in everything that I do. Wa understand ha ke batlo etsa dintho tse ke batlo di etsang with my very creative mind. He supports me, especially ka kgwebo. He's been very supportive konna, and yeah, we on the same page na le monna wa ka in terms of the goals tsa rona and what we want to achieve in the future.
Nthabeleng, as a mother, she's wonderful. Abantwana bethu, they couldn't have wished for a better mother than what she is. She's very compassionate, but nayo in the discipline unayo, and the kids understand when she is their friend, and they understand when she is their mother. So Eli, she can draw it very well. She loves her kids, and the kids love her. I've seen her grow as a person through being a mother, and that's one thing that I think has made our relationship to grow as well. Just seeing her being the mother that she is, because she's absolutely wonderful.
Nthabeleng wathatha isinqumo sokuthi yena uzosungulela eyakhe Kids Hair Salon ngemva kokuthi ebhekane nezinto ezahlukahlukene uma engabe ehambisa izingane zakhe ukuthi ziyokwenza izinwele. The marketing extraordinaire yena ke uzivulele eyakhe Afro Kids Salon at Rivonia shopping center. However, ethnic kids salons are mushrooming everywhere, and the playground is getting smaller by the day.
I've just arrived at Making Moves, and I'm looking forward to meeting with Pepsi. I'm excited at talking about my business, the challenges that I'm facing, and also how to take my business to the next level. So this is a great opportunity, and I'm a little bit nervous, but very excited.
It's been a year since Nthabeleng injected her life savings in order to start Afro Kids. The last 10 or so months, like all new businesses, have been filled with trial and error while she's tweaked here and there and tested her market in an effort to perfect her business. I'm curious to find out if her initial investment has yielded the desired returns. Nthabeleng, welcome to Making Moves.
Thank you, Pepsi. Getting okay?
Shapo, man.
Yes.
Take a seat.
Ke a leboga.
All right, so let's start with this. The fact that unkile tšhelete ya gago kaofela o nang le yona, your life savings, injected it into this business just under a year ago. Do you regret the decision? Would you make the same decision again?
I would make the same decision again. Getting into business has been something that I've always procrastinated about. I would hate to be 60 years old and think to myself, hojaning kanga opportunity ewa kabula salon, where would I be now today? So yes, there's no regret.
Kids salons, 2-3 years ago, very unique concept. Nedisingata. If you look just in Johannesburg alone, there are a few now, especially ones that focus on ethnic hair. So what are you doing to differentiate yourself? And is there still a gap in the market for what you're selling?
So I did my research in terms of kiddie salons, and yes, they are saturated, but there wasn't the focus on ethnic kids' hair and understanding.
Which has changed.
Yeah,
There are
which has
few
changed. Yeah.
hair salons now that offer ethnic kids' hair.
Absolutely, it has changed, but there aren't as many as Caucasian kiddies hair salons. The spaces that I'd been seeing out there were different in terms of what I had in mind, and I wanted to come to the market with something a little bit different in terms of the interaction and engagement, and in terms of the educational element. So with regards to my salon, what makes it different is the fact that ha o tlisitse ngwana hore a tlo etsa moriri, ha etsa undo, a ka etsa a puzzle while I'm busy. So it's about age-appropriate activities that keep the child busy while they're trying to get, used to the whole hair thing, and to also just make them feel comfortable in the environment. And I feel like it's coming alive, because when kids come through with their parents, bayetsa moriri, and then they don't want to leave because they want to play. And that's why the slogan is where hair meets fun, because it's about the fun element. Yes, you're coming to do your hair, but we also want children to have fun and enjoy themselves.
Let's talk location. That's a challenge. Why did you end up in the location that you're in, if you're not happy with it?
So Pepsi, I was looking for retail space for over a year. Honestly, it was the most challenging part of actually bringing the business to life. Not a lot of retail property or commercial agents are willing to take a risk on a startup business. So I was getting a lot of doors closed in my face in terms of the fact that I am a startup business, and they're looking for businesses that have been around for a year or more. And as a result, I went with Rivonia.
What would your ideal location be?
Ideal location would be a Fourways. Ideal would be a Midrand, areas that have my target market. Your young urban ethnic parents who have young children. But sadly, it didn't happen that way. But it's not all doom and gloom. I feel that the fact that I've opened it in Rivonia has given me an opportunity to no longer be seen as you've never opened a shop before, you've never opened the doors up to patrons. So, this gives me the opportunity to maybe relook at things and say, okay.
Are you still searching?
I am
or
still.
have you settled into your space and are no longer looking?
The challenge again is the cost per square meterage is a little bit higher where I am at the moment. And also the challenge is closing shop would mean another cost, because now it's doing the shop fittings. Yes, I can take what I've got at Rivonia and put into another space, but there is going to be a cost.
A second store.
Absolutely, but that involves a cost, so yeah. Unless you want to throw me some money, then let's do this thing.
Chief, I've got 3 kids. I've got no spare cash. Okay, so what's next for the business? How do you create a business that can comfortably look after you and give you the freedom that you want and serve the picture that you started with?
Yeah, so at this stage, I need to do a little bit of a deep dive. We have been operational for just over a year, and I need to go back to basics. I know that it is the it is the fact that I am running at a loss at the moment, but I am seeing incremental revenue growth and that's what's keeping me, that's helping me to hold on to the business, is that steady growth that I'm seeing month on month, and the increase in our database.
Are you happy with the type of clientele you've got?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we started off on a 0 client base, and we've grown to just over 500 clients, and we're getting repeat clients, so a lot of the clients that have been with me ever since I opened the doors, and they continue coming through, and it's also about that, that experience that we offer for the parents as well and for the kids, and that's why we've seen that repeat business. I think if I didn't see that repeat business, I'd be very worried in terms of where the business is going, but there has been that support from our clients and the market. It's just a matter of just, spreading our wings a little bit further and getting more people to come through the doors.
Okay, thank you. You've done well.
Awesome. Thank you so much. My conversation with Pepsi was very insightful, and it helps to, to relook the business and give it a bit more of an intimate look into, how the business is running and where the business can go.
Growing a business needs hard work, determination, and resilience. All attributes that Nthabeleng has. Kodwa-ke, kwesinye isikhathi umuntu uyadinga usizo oluphuma ngaphandle, ikakhulukazi uma ngabe ibhizinisi selimile lingasathuthuki. Yingakho-ke uNthabeleng simhlanganise nomqeqeshi ozomsiza, umuntu ozomnikeza izingcebiso ezingamsiza-ke ngale nkinga abhekene nazo kwibhizinisi lakhe.
Yes, the concept works, but then we do understand that for a business to work, it needs to be sustainable. And sustainability we measure in terms of rands and cents. And currently, the business is not making money. So you are operating at a loss, which is a big, big red flag, especially considering where you want to take the business. Do you want to speak a bit more then on the finances currently in terms of your ratios, your expenses versus income?
So yes, at the moment we are currently running at a loss, but having seen the incremental revenue growth in the business, that's also kind of shown me, it's helped and shown me that there is light at the end of the tunnel.
When you are not realistic to the core of the finances of the business, you run the risk of deceiving yourself. You need a drastic plan to say, how do I say over the next year ensure that the money that comes in is enough to cover the money that is paid out to different things. So that's the major area that you need to be focusing on, because short of you making money for the business, then you are unable to grow in the different areas that you'd like to grow in. And the fact that you are also working full-time could be working against you.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Absolutely. I mean, if I didn't have all the responsibilities, as a mother, as a wife, I would have definitely taken the plunge and just focused full-time on the business. But, unless I want to really test my marriage, then I need to, first see how the business can grow after doing, the deep dive and looking into it as you've advised earlier.
You need to know by when would I be ready to take the plunge and be in the business and really push it forward. Because there's the biggest component you were saying for you, the differentiator is the quality of service. But the quality of service starts from the head, it starts from you. So if you are not in the salon for most of the time, it becomes very tricky to imprint in your staff the kind of the kind of environment you'd like to build,
I know how I need to take this brand to the next level, and where the areas of improvement lie.
You need to understand that you are in an industry that has extremely low barriers to entry. So that means any Tom, Dick and Harry can get in. And when they get in, they can copy everything you are doing. How are you protecting what you are doing, or what can you do over and above all these salient features that can really set you apart?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, we spoke about the experience, and the customer service, and when we opened up our doors, I almost burnt myself out in terms of training my stylists so that they could understand what the brand stands for.
Yeah.
You know, so when a parent comes to the salon and a kid comes to the salon, they need to walk out feeling, okay, I can't go anywhere else but this salon, and I can't describe why I want to go back. It's that intangible. It's something that's in the air. It's something about this place that I need to bring my kid back here.
Yes.
And also, you know, as much as parents are our primary target market, it's also the kids. So if they have an enjoyable experience at the salon, then chances are they're going to be nagging mom or dad to take them back.
So the key thing then, so that point is moving us then to the third point I wanted to touch on, is your messaging. It is important before you get into any marketing or digital marketing or anything of that nature where you want people to know about you, to first get your house in order. And what I mean by that is, with Afro Kids, yes, it's good, but then the consistent messaging that will get people attracted to them is not strong enough. How are you using the people who are already coming into the business to help you spread the word?
So that's an area that I can definitely look at, because, you know, we've established that rapport with repeat parents and children. So, and I mean, you know, just thinking off the top of my head, I could literally do a testimonial recording on my phone, you know, just ask them for their permission. And that's another way of just getting the word out there. So it's not Afro Kids Salon saying this is the experience, but it's an actual person or a child saying this is why I like coming to the salon.
So the point of view now is to say, with the limited finances that we have, the current location we have, the people we have, but most importantly, the current clients who trust us, how can we build on that to get the kind of traction that we are looking for? And I think that is also an area that you can look into. So it's three major things in the marketing where you're saying, using digital marketing, your phone. You said your phone.
Yes.
You get a mom, ask her, how did your child feel? Get those vox pops, get those testimonials on video, and post them on social media. Because then what that does, it really does create that momentum that you're looking for to get things going. And I think for you now, the most important thing that brought you here is that 50,000. So when you come for the presentation, it's really about understanding how you will spend this money to make your business better tomorrow. So all the best for the presentation.
Thank you so much.
Understand your numbers, articulate your vision, and that's all you need.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Sisi kunjani?
Ngiyaphila kunjani?
Ngiyaphila sisi wami. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sure my pitches into zakho zijwayele lezi, seeing that, you know, i-background yakho marketing. Abantu abajwayele phela ukuthi ba-pitcha bayadayisa ke labo ke. How do you feel about this pitch?
Ke feel nervous hobaneng akatloela the lights and camera and action. Although I am used to pitching, but it's a different pitch altogether because it's close to my heart.
Okay, sisi wami, you look sharp. Look like you're ready for your pitch.
Ngiyalibonga.
Shona khona kuyobabona. Bakulindi.
Ngiyabonga.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ungashona khona.
Nthabeleng, welcome back and welcome to the pitch.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Pepsi.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling optimistic, yes.
Okay, fantastic. So you've got 4 minutes to pitch your business, and that 4 minutes starts now.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, for allowing me to present and pitch my business to you. I'm going to take you through who we are, what we do, the services we offer, our current financial situation, and how winning the 50,000 rands will assist to grow the business. So, Afro Kids Salon is a playfully modern kiddies hair salon aimed at dedicating and providing a safe and fun environment for kids. We offer a spacious and interactive environment for our little customers to be able to unleash their creativity with fun educational play. So from watching their favorite cartoons to drawing on our wall-sized chalkboard, we offer age-appropriate activities for kids who aren't sure about visiting a kiddie's hair salon as yet. What we do, the salon and our equipment was specifically designed with kids in mind. So we offer them an environment where they can feel safe and where they can have fun. The chairs are child-sized with safety belts, and our stylists are trained to provide them with a friendly, fun environment while styling and cutting their hair with patience and speed. Furthermore, we have puzzles so that they can feel a little bit preoccupied while we're doing their hairs, as well as providing them with various entertainment. So from haircuts to puzzles and cornrows to crayons, if you're looking for a place where hair meets fun, then Afro Kids in Rivonia is the place to go. Our services include but are not limited to your haircuts. We've got braids, we've got cornrows, both freestyle and needle cornrows. We also offer hair accessories as well as a pamper party. We recently launched our pamper party, which was very successful, showing us that there is a demand and kids enjoy being pampered from their head to toe. So looking at our financial situation, yes, the salon is currently operating at a loss. But despite this loss, we are seeing a decrease in the deficit. So having done a quarterly year-on-year analysis with the first quarter, we can see that there is potential growth in terms of the revenue. And with the right marketing plan and the right focus based on all the advice that I received from Asanda, my coach, yesterday, I'm confident that the salon will definitely grow and gain that market share. So with winning the 50,000 rands, the plan for the expansion would be to train the staff, as I understand that, you know, staff recognition and empowerment is key in providing better customer service and helping them better their craft. A focused marketing plan, both digital and traditional, will assist with getting the word out there in terms of the brand and the reach, as well as creating more awareness around the salon. An extra basin will assist with the traffic, you know, within the salon, and also just providing a better experience and a better service for customers that are coming through. Getting the telecoms sorted out, so getting a fixed telephone line and an ADSL line will assist as well, so that we can offer our parents a free Wi-Fi service, as well as promoting our nanny cams that are in the salon at the moment. And the nanny cams are our unique selling proposition, as parents can leave their kids at the salon, but then they can also log in through an app and just check on their kids, how they're doing at the salon while they run their errands, because we do understand that parents are busy and they don't have the time necessarily to sit in the salon for 2 to 3 hours. As well as merchandising will assist us to...
Okay, your time is up.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anything you haven't covered? You wanted to cover?
Well, yeah, I just wanted to talk about merchandising and staff uniform, just so that we can have that, you know, that recognition and appreciation of the brand.
So, do you currently not have staff uniforms?
We do have staff uniform, but we currently just have, you know, a limitation. So I'd like to get them hoodies for when it's a little bit breezy on certain days, and in winter as well, and also just to get more shirts for them, because we're currently running on a few shirts for each stylist, so it'll give them an opportunity to keep wearing the uniform and feel proud about representing the brand.
Okay, let's go back to the numbers.
Yes.
How big is the deficit now?
So currently we're sitting on a deficit. Last year we were sitting on a deficit of about 20,000 a month. We're currently looking at a deficit of 11,000 rands. So as I said, we are seeing a decrease in the deficit. We aren't sitting in the same financial position as we were sitting in a year ago from that regard. And that's why I did a little bit of a deep dive and did a first quarter year-on-year analysis to see how we are tracking from the first quarter from last year. And having done that, I can see that there is that incremental growth. So the business is growing in that respect.
And then in terms of your staff complement?
I currently have 4 stylists.
Yeah?
Yes.
And how many heads per day are they doing?
So currently during the week we're looking at an average of about 8 heads. So that's from Tuesday to Friday.
Per day? Per person?
No, for the whole week.
So 2 per day?
Yeah, on average. And then the weekend is our busiest time because parents are working, so they don't have the time to bring their kids during the week. So on the weekend, we're looking at an average of about 25 kids over the Saturday and the Sunday period. Yeah.
What remuneration model are they on? Are they on a basic and commission?
So they're only on commission to drive that, activity and get them to get more bums on the seat. I didn't want to commit to a basic salary because we're just starting out.
But it is legislated.
Yeah, so we're currently on a very good commission structure.
Looking at what you plan to do with the money should you win it, how is that going to help in balancing that out, short of you either getting a discount from the landlord or finding cheaper premises? So I'm trying to see how the plan will help balance those figures.
Absolutely. So if I can't get a lower rate per square meter from the landlord, I have started looking at other places where I can, so shut down the store in Rivonia and then look at another place where I can get more footfall and target, the market that I'm looking at. So the winning the 50,000 Rand can assist with then shutting the doors and moving to another location, but then also having a little bit of money left over to then market that we've now moved and create that brand awareness. If there isn't an opportunity to move the shop at this stage, then it's an opportunity to then look at a more focused, detailed marketing plan and strategy in terms of creating that awareness. Because what I realized with the Pamper Party launch was that a lot of people aren't aware of the salon. So I need to do a more aggressive digital marketing campaign, a little bit more of your traditional marketing, just to get the word out there so that I'm reaching more people, so that more people can come to the store. Because the people that come to the store are loving the concept, but they just don't know about it.
I see you want to spend 10,000, you said, on training staff, and the uniform is also to benefit staff.
Yes.
And now taking into account that your staff is not on a basic salary, currently how are you supporting them to ensure that they get more clients? So how are you keeping them happy currently if they're just working on commission and it's not enough based on your number of clients?
So the commission structure that they're on is 45%. Okay. And how I'm keeping them happy is I'm incentivizing them. So if they've worked very hard over the weekend, I'll incentivize in terms of just creating like a happy environment. So I'll buy them lunch, I'll get them vouchers, for example. When it's their birthdays, I make it a special occasion, I'll go out of my way, I'll buy a cake. And make it a special occasion from that respect. And my staff, 2 of them have been with me since we opened our doors. I've got an open door policy. I understand if they've got issues at home and I assist where I can, with those kind of issues and giving advance payments, etc. And then with the uniforms, I buy the uniforms from my pockets and I give them the uniforms. So it's not a situation where I'm saying to them, okay, well then you must buy the uniforms. And that's why there's a delay in getting like the hoodies, because I want to get them good quality hoodies that they can use. Do you know what I mean? So that we're also representing the brand in a professional manner as well. And then from the training perspective is so that they can, keep with the times, what's trending from a product perspective, styling, cutting, and that they can also feel appreciated and want to give the best service to our clients that come through the doors.
Okay, our question and answer session is up. Thank you very much. We're going to talk about you in your absence and then call you back.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I think that my pitch went okay. It was on average. I could have done better. I feel that I'm disappointed that I ran out of time, but I'm confident that I managed to get across what I needed to get across.
All right, so deliberation time. Asanda, we'll start with you since you've had a coaching session.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the business, the entrepreneur?
I think in terms of the business, there is definitely room for growth for her. It is an exciting space to be in. There's not enough players, I think, in this space, and I do believe that Nthabeleng has an opportunity to really set herself apart, you know, and she's got the tenacity for it, she's got the passion for it, she loves kids, so that for me is a good foundation. In terms of then the viability of when looking at the numbers, you know, there's some serious work that needs to be done, because yes, it's been 14 months, but we need to start seeing traction financially, that she needs to start making money. But I do believe that she does know where the gaps are, and she does know where she needs to put an effort in order then to get rid of this loss, you know, that she's making. But I like the business.
Njengoba usuyenzile ipitch yakho, ucabanga ukuthi konke lokho ubukhuluma ngako naloko ama-judges ebekubuza ngakho bayizwisisa ngithi ubuzokhuluma ngayo namhlanje?
Yeah, ke nahana hore ba understand hore, you know, the business, what it's about, ke batla ho achieve eng. So I think they get it.
Yebo man.
She's in a very expensive complex, you know, and that's critical for a health and beauty business. It's critical you keep the rent as low as possible, because the margins are good, but in her scenario the margins are not great because she's not doing a lot of products, so she's not doing highlights and, you know, all of those types of things, so she can't really be charging too much for it. I would definitely move as soon as possible, but start sensitizing people about it now already, to say, you know, the big move is coming, make it exciting, to say that, you know, all of those types of stuff. And then 2, she has too many staff. So.
And what about where she wants to spend the money? Where would you spend the money?
I would definitely not buy another basin, because she's got 2 people, 2 heads per stylist per day, which says that the basin is not being maximized. In any event. So I would not spend the money. I definitely would spend money on marketing, and marketing into, you know, the schools, for example, in the area.
Okay, let's bring her back in. All right, welcome back. Nhlapo, how do you think you did on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say 6.
6?
Yes.
Okay. I think you did a bit better than a 6, my view.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so feedback. You know, I trust that you're going to make this business work. I'm afraid that it might take too long, because I feel like you are too nice. You lack that like killer instinct.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
so,
it's okay. Yeah.
So I'm looking, for instance, at where you want to spend the money, and I'm thinking, yeah, okay, cool. But with where the business is right now, like every cent spent has got to return revenue.
Absolutely.
And I fail to see how staff uniforms will do that. It's nice, something that you must definitely do, but maybe not right now.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I hear you.
Yeah.
I do hear you.
So, yeah, you sound like you want to say something.
No, I just wanted to say I think you're focusing on the staff uniforms and, you know, not looking at the fact that I want to train them and do a digital marketing and traditional campaign as well. So, you know, the uniform was a piece of the 50,000. But I hear what you're saying. I mean, you know, in your feedback.
Considering the time spent of your staff when it comes to doing hair, so you said you have 4 staff members, and in a day they do two heads, I think. That's what you said, eh?
Well, that's during the week.
During the
when
week,
kids
yes,
are still at school.
So I'm thinking they've got a lot of idle time in the day. And you need to think about how to best utilize their time, you know, that could help the business in bringing more clients in. So I do understand you said sometimes they do go out and put out flyers. But I think you need to be more adventurous and more innovative on how to best use them so that you can get value for you, for the business, and for them as well. So that's a big area that I think you can look into.
Your rent is a critical factor that you need to go and visit. So you're either going to make the emphatic decision that you're going to move and you'll market your move to your clients now already, create some energy around it, create some positivity around it, all of that. Asanda will tell you there is great margins in nails. So if you have a nail tech, you're renting out space to 2 nail techs, that's additional income to you. You don't have to run the business, but it's a service that you provide to the parent.
Awesome.
So, moving forward, first thing, what I'd like you to do is get a bunch of people together, get some advice, draw up a plan that has other inputs. It'll get you out of your head as well, so that, but honest, don't like sugarcoat. Machita, how do we get this thing moving in the right direction? Okay, so that's what I would do. Asanda? As a task.
As a task, to reiterate on the importance of marketing, I would ask you to not spend any money on your marketing at the moment because you don't have the funds, but I would challenge you to do a robust marketing campaign.
Okay.
To get on with it, and you will set your own targets in terms of reach X number of people, and that translates to X number of clients per week, etc. So the details of that you will sort out, but it needs to be a very robust plan that looks into the next, in the medium term, this is how you're going to get in more clients without spending a cent.
Yes. Can you think out the box?
Yes.
Critically, go and have the frank conversation with the landlord and show him or her the figures and say, I'm bleeding, I'm out. You're much better off having space taken where somebody's paying than having space that's open. Okay.
Absolutely.
And make the non-emotional decision, because you're a good-hearted person, I can hear that. So you're not wanting to unsettle anyone, you don't want to move your clients, but sometimes we just have to make the non-emotional decision to be able to take the business forward. And I think that's what Pepsi was saying, you're too nice. And it's not a bad thing, but it just, you need to divorce the emotion from it and say, is this good? Because it's a business decision at the end of the day.
Okay.
So from my side, I really want to see you back. My biggest fear is that if I were to give you money right now, it would go towards funding the shortfall every month. And in 5 months, it would be finished. At least that's for me. I don't know what the other judges want, because that's the determining factor.
I agree with Pepsi. I also want to see you back, but it's really important that all the points that we've raised here are taken into account, because we really need to see that you are working towards improving those numbers. But we'll see you back again.
Thank you very
see you
much.
again soon. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
I have learned so much from being here on the show. I have learned the importance of, detaching the emotion from the business side. As much as it's my business, with a little bit of roughness, and a little bit of crudeness, as Pepsi put it.
If you are an entrepreneur and would like to be featured on the show, contact us on makingmoves@sabc.co.za or visit our website